grotesque proportion performance accelerators. You know what these things do, people? Since it's baking soda and Celtic salt in its most perfect proportion, do you know what it does? The baking soda is going to the system and it's actually lowering your lactic acid level so you can do more reps than you've ever done in your life. Your burn's not coming on nearly as quick. Did you know what the Celtic salt is doing? The Celtic salt is actually shoving the water that you're drinking into the cells of your body. You know what's happening when that's happening? Did you know when you're shoving water to the cells of your body, do you know how the pump that you get from that? You're not just holding water, you're shoving water into the cells of your body. Did you know that your heart and your muscles and your arteries all require magnesium because this has got 3 times the amount of magnesium as anything else on the planet? Did you know that your heart and your arteries and your muscles are actually pumping more correctly? Did you know that you're a perfect proportion because it's the most perfect proportion amount of baking soda and Celtic salt? In 3 capsules. You open up 3 capsules, put it underneath your tongue. Leave it there for a minute. Swallow it down with a 16-ounce bottle of water. Go work out 15 minutes later. And people, I've done it all. I've done D-ball and IGF-1 and Winstrol and NO2 and creatine and all the little pre-workout goodies. And let me tell you what, this is a bigger pump than I've ever had in my life, and I had to finally put it together in capsule form. People, there's a difference between getting a pump and actually getting a grotesque proportioned amount of a pump. When you're getting a gross pump, it's not only just a pump, but your muscle has been so volumized, so full of blood, so full of water, that it's literally, it almost hurts because the muscle is so hard. It's been packed full versus the pre-workout bullshit. You're only going to get a pump from it. You're only going to get a pump from a pre-workout bullshit, and you're going to wear out the leads to your heart, and you're going to wear out your adrenal glands. This is literally good for you. Did you know that baking soda, if you look it up on YouTube, and YouTube says, if you look up baking soda cancer, did you know that hordes and hordes and hordes of doctors talk about if the baking soda is the cure for the big C? Did you know that when you're talking about Celtic salt, that Barbara O'Neill and myself are all on top with, when you're drinking a quart of water in between your meals, you're actually making your blood thinner. I know I'm going on a rant, but when you add Celtic salt with it, you're literally lowering down your blood pressure because the Celtic salt turned into a mineral, the mineral turned into electrolyte, the electrolyte turned into electricity, and made your heart and brain function more properly. People, textatrainer.com, $25.95, and I pay for the shipping on that. If you're in another country, you will pay a different shipping cost. The best in the business.